number 0, Tyrese Maxey.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Philadelphia. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And for Philadelphia, they've pressed all the wrong buttons this season. It's been a series of one failed move after another, on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Avdia, also Anthony Simons out there. Jeremy Grant is out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. And for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. 6 to shoot. Avdia kicks to Grant. Fires away from outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
To the inside. Shot from 6. Klingon's shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Now, here's Simons. He had 27 points last game. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
The first free throw is good. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And Simons drops them both. Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Count the basket.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. But he can dish it.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. He drains it from the right block.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Avdia, a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Simons. Pass to Grant. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys in foul trouble.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, everybody, a lot of seconds in the free t-shirt. Pull the shirt. We got shirt, free shirt. Who wants them? Get up next to the line.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now, here's Simons. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Down low, here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that one, good. Maxey's got 7 points. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Klingon. And here is Simons. Grant outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey looking it over. And that one drops. He's got 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Grant outside. Back to Simons. Goes up at the stripe. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Henderson's checked in for Portland. Good on the second free throw. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Simons against Maxey. Simons on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
And George kicks to Maxey. It's tipped. Now Simons. He has 6. And the dunk by Grant.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Fires the 3. Another miss by Maxey. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Grant the pass to Henderson. And now Philadelphia on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
On the free throw, no good. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well. to start this one.
The 76ers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Butler. Portland also making some changes. Kamar is checked in, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Sharp.
At the line for one, Tyrese Maxey.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers making a change here. Butler's checked in. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Fourth spot held by Scoot Henderson.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Drummond working against Williams. That's tipped. Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Still Sixers ball.
1:43 left in the first quarter. And they're able to recover. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Well, give him 2 points, give him 1 rebound, and give him some rosin for those fingertips on the jam.
Fires top of the key. And it's Simons missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Butler, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Simons.
Okay. Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
And George kicks to Oubre. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The shot's good from Simons.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's George. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointers, Simons. The shot that time, not on target. That shot off, Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here are the 76ers now. 4-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. They've got Edwards. Butler out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Sharp. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Oh, electric shot blocking from the Time Lord.
Stolen by Walker. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
That's
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Pass to Banton. Here's Sharp. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Butler from outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
No good on that one.
Williams really does play more like a traditional center out there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Reith is checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. Philadelphia leading by 3. Walker with a clean look. Misses the chippy right there.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Philadelphia with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Reese. No good from outside. Here's Banton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And Drummond throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Sharp. He has 5 from past the arc. He can't hit that time. Sharp against Edwards. Butler with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Drummond passes to Butler. With some arc, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Butler. Portland making their last shot. To the inside. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Butler. Walker's got his second basket.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Sharp. They get it again. Williams. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Williams has got his first points in this one. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Simons, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Simons has got 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Maxey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 16. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
First one falls for him.
And Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamar is checked in. And Simons drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside, Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Portland leading. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Clingan. Grant with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet, Clingan's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that one's good. George.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Outside, Simon. They set the pick from downtown. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Oubre. A 20-point game for him in the win against Golden State. George against Grant. George, no good.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's the screen. A 3-ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 10 points.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Grant kicks to Simons. Over Maxey. Here's Klingon. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Off target from 3-point range. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Warriors. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, I'm just saying.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting. I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the floor for Portland, Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. Here's Simons following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And it's Simons missing. An even 3-on-3 break. Simons against Oubre. Now, here's George. He's tightly guarded. Had a hand on it. They retain possession. Here's Grant. From the top of the key, he buries it. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Oubre passes to Grimes. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Avdia kicks to Simons. Grant for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
He's been on a tear from downtown. A forward who hits like Grant. Yes, please.
Oubre for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. If you take a look at the Trailblazers, their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happened. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Avdia. His first shot coming late. Oubre pulls it in.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
George against Grant. George, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now, here's Avdia. No scoring in this one. Lock at 6. Simons from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Oubre. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead. Pass to Kamare. Avdia. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grant with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Avdia following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Avdia gets the bucket.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Down low. Here's Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Donovan Clingan. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
No good on the second free throw.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
He thinks he is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Now, here's Simons. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Top of the key, Avdia. It's stolen. Oubre outside. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre finding a rhythm right now, and there's very little the defense can do.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's time for 10-10. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
George against Sharp. Six to shoot. Excellent D there from George. 76ers trailing. And there's the drive. Here's Yabusele. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his fourth personal.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Murray's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The shot by Sharp, nobody around. Portland no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Edwards, beyond the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Portland trailing here. Here's Henderson, defended by Butler. Murray kicks to Avdia. Williams sets a screen for Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Now Sharp, defended by George. Henderson, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Butler. Here's George. The Trailblazers pull it in.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the basket by Edwards.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Williams finds Henderson. They need this one. And yet, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 points from Scoot Henderson.
Look at Henderson embracing opportunity. Nice to see a rookie not avoiding the mid-range.
Here's Drummond, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's on Robert Williams.
Third team foul.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Council's checked in, and Walker's subbed in for Paul George. Portland also making some changes. Jabari Walker's checked in for Murray. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Avdia. And he sinks the second.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Tries from 10. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Henderson.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that one's good. Council.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, here's Sharp on here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Walker, and it's good off the back rim and in. Walker's got 6 points. Here's Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, good to see Henderson knock that one down, continuing to work on the jumper.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Edwards. Walker the pass to Butler. Now here's Drummond. Williams with the steal. In the corner, Henderson with it. Here's Banton. Misses the tray. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Then it's Butler. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Drummond sets the screen for Butler. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Banton. Portland moving the ball around. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Banton, the pass to Sharp. Here's Banton. Back to Sharp. Poked away and stolen by Drummond. Here's Hood Schifino. Henderson defending. Pass to Walker. There's the triple. The rebound by Sharp. Portland leading. Outside, Walker. Now Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banton. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Philadelphia making a change here. Fountain's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Manet is checked in. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Banton. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Williams. Defended by Butler. Double team on Williams. There's the 3. They get it back. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, sometimes you want to foul Williams. He's not great at the free throw line.
Shooting for Portland, Robert Williams. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Murray's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Delano Banton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Even with 1 miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Butler against Simon. Can they get it? That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Butler.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Maxey kicks to Walker. Over Sharp. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Half-quarter type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Henderson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Murray. And Abdia subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside, George. Looking to get it going. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for George.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 6. Now, here's Maxey. Outside for George. Way on the clock. Over Avdia. And that one comes up a bit short. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Grant. It's deflected. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Maxey against Simon. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Pass to Yabusele. Maxey against Simon. Bona, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for 2, Bona.
First free throw is good. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamar is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Back to Simons. To the hoop. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Pass to Yabusele. It's good. This game is all even.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Maxey against Simon. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Oubre. Oh, good on the triple. Avdia against Oubre. Steps back. Simons surveying the D. Kicks it out to Grant. Oh, good with the triple.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And the basket is good. Maxey's got 25 points.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
The kick out to Simons. George against Grant. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Yabusele. Here's Simons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Simons is not going to back down offensively. He just plays with aggressiveness. He's a guy you have a hard time not fouling.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Anthony Simons is out here to score, but boy, does he find all kinds of ways to torture defense.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Shoots from the elbow. The shot by George, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simons has got 29.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Here's George. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Got it.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
George passes to Yabusele. Can't connect from short range. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Danny Albion. Taking 2 shots. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 7. Second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Danny Albion. Shoot 2. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simon. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Yabusele. A 3-pointer off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Anthony Simon. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Portland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Simons.